Hello, good afternoon, my loves, my angels. I'm gonna do a little makeshift reading for you today, so we can just try to get some information as to detail, maybe some things about the your twin flame, your high level soulmate, the person you left behind, okay, your ex. Just kind of see what's going on in their environment, get a little bit of information about them to personalize it for you. And then I'll also pull up some physical features of that person and a little bit of what's going on in their environment. Okay. So, and it may even depend on, like, if I don't spend too much time, we might even talk about like what you would like to say to them. How about that? All right. So let's go ahead and call on God. Father God, I call on you to come in today to guide me as I do this reading. If there's someone that needs to hear this reading, I ask that you lead them to my channel so that they can get, receive the information that you have for them. I do ask my spirit team, my spirit guides, my ancestors that have crossed over to watch over me, give me insight, give me knowledge so that I am given the correct information. I do also ask that my God angel come down and protect me from any negativity of anyone trying to stop not processing what I'm doing and trying to help promote healing. And okay, first thing comes out is aggressive, mean. So someone is aggressive and mean, whether this is the person that you were with or if this is somebody that they're involved with, third party. And with this being my green card, this does speak to the heart chakra. So this is letting me know that this is something that's going on in the relationship that they have, okay? As well as this person is whoever this is that's being aggressive with me, whether it's your person or third party they're with. This is telling me that they're out of balance. They're not balanced right now with their chakras, okay? All right. So they're with somebody that's totally different, opposite of you, because you are so loving and nurturing because you are in your divine. So homebody, somebody is a homebody. The person that you were with could be a homebody, and it could be that when you were with them they weren't a homebody, they were actually in their south node. So they were actually somebody that was going out, hooking up with third parties, having the relationship, smoking, drinking, partying, living, having the limelight. But now, since you guys have separated and they're dealing with the emotions and the hurt and dealing with separation from you, they may now be in feeling like a homebody and being home more and not really out, because they might not feel much like celebrating. This person was in their pride and ego, okay? And this is going to be related to my solar plexus with it being yellow. So that means that this person, had a lot of self-esteem. They thought a lot of themselves. They could have actually built off of your energy that you're feeding to them. And because at that point, when they were picking up your divine energy, they were able to manifest things. So more money was coming in for them. More people were being drawn to them. They were receiving more attention. Things were just going well for them because they were in your positive and loving energy. And so this person, felt like they had a lot of power. They want to control their ego. And now that you pull that away, they no longer had that. So this person is being called to transform at this point, okay? Let go of the negative environment and situations that they find themselves in. They're being called to humble themselves. Okay. So, and that's funny because the next card that comes out is Sun. So with the Sun does speak about your core identity, your ego, and your self-awareness. So again, like, this person definitely was in their ego. They thought a lot of themselves. They thought, in short, they thought their shit don't stink, okay? And they were dealing with you outside of that high ego that they had and their pride, and it was too much. All right. So I have teacher. So teacher is coming under my aggressive mean. So again, like, the person, if your person wasn't a teacher, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a teacher like in, a high school, middle school. It could be a daycare teacher, or it could actually just be someone who is like that just teaches you things, like they could just be one who has learned. They could be a YouTube learner. There's just someone who has some sort of structure, come across like an instructor. They just might teach you things about them, teach you about their trade, just teach you things that they know. Just be someone who of a lot of knowledge. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean they have to be a school teacher. They could just have a lot of knowledge and they're able to teach you things about just life or just whatever in general. Okay. And that could also be maybe the person they're involved with could actually be a teacher out of school, daycare, school, college, whatever. Okay, I am healing. So the person that's feeling homebody at this time, that's staying a little bit more indoors and not really out doing a lot, they're going through healing. So yes, they are going through a transformation, and they're healing. They're being called, divine is putting pressure on them, and they're being called to come in and heal their past traumas, whether those are addictions or neglect, or just childhood trauma. It could be like maybe they felt like someone left them. They felt like they were just missing something. Okay, so the person with the pride and ego could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and that could be your person or the person that they're dealing with. So if they are Aries, they're born between March 21st and April 19th. If they are a Leo, they're born between July 23rd through August 22nd. And if they are a Sagittarius, they are born between November 22nd and December 21st. This person may live in Florida, okay? Or you or the third person might live in Florida. Okay, this person may have a Acra. The person on your mind may have an Acra, or the person that they're dealing with could possibly have an Acra. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else, Spirit, comes out about what's going on here? Bipolar anxiety disorder, schizophrenia, ADHD, PTSD. So the person that is going through the healing, or the person who drives the Acura, could be bipolar or have an anxiety disorder. The third party person that could be dealing with, or someone could have some PTSD due to some traumas that they experienced during their childhood, or someone could be schizophrenic, okay, or ADHD, just have a lot of attention. Okay, what else, spirits? Idaho. So Idaho is coming out. Someone could live in Idaho. Your person, the person you're dealing with. Also Ford. Someone drives a Ford. Okay, whether it's a car or truck. We do have Ford out here. I love you, but I can't be with you. This is coming from your person. Your person does have a lot of love for you, okay? I know that they may not have shown it to you, or you guys will still be together, but for some reason, they just can't be with you right now. It could be because they're involved with someone else. They're long-term committed relationship. They could be living with someone. They could be married. They could just have a lot of responsibilities going on, and they just don't have the time to pour into a relationship with you. Or they could just not be ready to let go of something or someone from their past. They could have family or friends that don't like you, that's putting things in their ear, keeping them away from you. But for whatever reason, they feel like maybe someone's pregnant, not pregnant, just for some reason, they feel like they just can't be with you. Okay? Not right now. North Carolina. So someone could be from North Carolina. Your person or the person that you're dealing with could be from North Carolina. I'm a bully, but inside I'm crying for help. So, with this person, like, they may come across, like, I want to say, like, when I think about this card, I think about, like, Beauty and the Beast. I like, you are this nurturing, loving person, and you met this person who is totally opposite of you, like somebody who's more stern, more aggressive, like a very bully, but really inside they're soft. They're like a coconut. They're like really soft. So like the outer beauty might be one that comes across like, hey, this is not somebody you want to play with or mess with. But really, this person really is just a sensitive creature. So, and like they're acting tough right now, but they're really sad. They're really missing you. They're really crying sometimes at night, not sleeping. It's a lot. Yeah, look, I'm in a long-term relationship. When it says I love you, but I can't be with you right now. I told you, I felt like this person could be married in a long-term relationship, or something's going on, okay? Why they can't be with you. And they can't be with you too because they know that they probably have to clean up some things about their life before they can actually come to you, because they know what you deserve and they don't really want to hurt you, okay? They know that they hurt you before, and I don't think that they feel good about that. Military. So someone is in some branch of the military, whether it's your person or the person that they're dealing with, or even maybe yourself. Military is coming in here. So when I think military, I think of a person that has to travel a lot. So your person might do a lot of traveling. Your person might be an authority figure. Your person might be like a protector of some sense. African American. So your person or the person that they're dealing with could be an African American, and this is a people pleaser. Oh, it just flew right at my hand. Thank you. So the person, and this flew over to the person that says that they're healing. This person, I'm going to put this in this pile because this person is a people pleaser. They're concerned more about how people perceive them. Other people's opinions apparently mean a lot to the person that you are involved with. And it's like they want to do what makes them, the other person happy instead of really what makes them happy. So they put their happiness on hold a lot to please other people and to be the person that other people want them to be. You're my secret. So, yeah, this person, you know, I think that like they didn't really bring you around their family and friends or really introduce you. I think that when you guys first met, they may have told their family and some of their friends about you, but maybe those people had an opinion about you because, like I said, I really feel like this was a Beauty and the Beast situation, and I think that maybe you weren't accepted by maybe some of their family or friends, and they didn't really want to see you guys together. Not that you did anything wrong, because I honestly feel like they may not have even taken the time to get to know you, but I think that they probably saw the effect that you had on your person, and your person was probably changing because they were feeling, love for you, and they were probably changing some of their negative ways, and your family and friends didn't really want to see them be a better version of themselves because they liked them the way that they were, like as their beast mode, okay? So your person also has fear and shame. So they fear losing you. They're afraid that you're going to move on, be with someone else, and they feel shameful. They feel shameful for how they treated you because they know that the reason that you walked on and you left them, it has a lot to do with the way they mishandled you. They lied, they manipulated, they put you in third party situations that you weren't really aware of, and they just weren't open and honest with you or communicative, and they weren't vulnerable with you. Okay, so they kind of let you guessing a lot of things. And also in here it says sick. So your person might be sick with guilt, or your person might actually be physically sick. They could have something going on. I don't know why I'm feeling on right now kidneys or diabetes, they or lungs. So your person could have something going on with their lungs, kidneys, or could be diabetic. They could be having headaches as well. But I really, for some reason, I'm just really feeling like kidneys, kidneys, kidneys. So somebody might have something going on with that person with their kidneys. Maybe they need dialysis. Maybe they need to go on a special diet. Maybe they have high blood pressure and diabetes and it's affecting their kidneys. But I just feel like something's going on. But I feel like this person did receive some notification from their medical doctor about some type of illness or something that they have going on, okay? And they may or may not be sharing that with other people. Let's see, what else is there, Spirit? Controlling. Yes, your person was very controlling, or they're with somebody that is controlling them. I feel like this, okay, let me say this. I feel like this is actually gone both ways. I feel like your person wanted to be controlling towards you. They wanted to control the situation. They wanted to control the relationship. They thought they had you in the palm of your hands. And they wanted to control you to the point where you'd be stuck on them, that you wouldn't go outside and meet other people and move on from them. And they know that they weren't capable at that time to get into a relationship with you, but so they gaslit you and manipulated you to keep making you think that you guys were going to have something. So they were trying to controlling the dynamic of the relationship to keep you with them and not looking towards someone else and walking away from leaving them behind. But I also feel like somebody is controlling them. Someone's manipulating them, emotionally manipulating them into staying with them, because I feel like your person may want to leave the situation that they're in, but I feel like somebody's holding something over their head, whether they're guilt tripping them emotionally, manipulating them, but someone is controlling them and controlling the situation and the relationship. And so your person may be feeling stuck, okay? You know what? Saying that, let me just clarify that, because that's really what I feel, but I don't have anything out here to support that, other than my intuition and what I'm being told. But so let me just pull a tarot card and see if we could just verify controlling. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Like I said, someone's controlling them. So the Queen of Swords is someone that has a very, very sharp mouth, okay? They can really be harsh with their words. They use their discernment and their clarity. So this person might actually know about you, and this person wants to actually control this person from coming towards you. Okay, so that's really what I'm feeling, and that's what came out. Like I said, thank you, spirit guides, because that's really what I felt it was. Even though I didn't have anything to support that, I knew it had to be that. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go on. Okay, what else is there, spirit? 60s. Somebody could be in their 60s, born in the 60s. 60 could be relevant to them. 60 also is a six, so it does speak about the lovers. It speaks about partnerships and choices. So this person needs to re-examine the partnership that they have with someone that they're with and the choices that they've made. Like what they allow to come between you and them coming together. And it does speak about the lover. So this person does love you and would like to be with you and do see you as long-term commitment for them if they can ever get out of this mess that they put themselves in. Purple might mean something to somebody. Purple nail polish, purple hair, purple car, purple truck, purple on the wall, purple bedspread, wearing purple. Something about purple. Hairdressers coming out. Okay, so somebody does hair or like to do their hair or keep their hair done. May have met somebody at a hairdresser, constantly in this person's pockets for money to go to the hairdresser. You could be a hairdresser. Your person could be a hairdresser. Third party could be a hairdresser. Okay, likes to wear wigs, likes to wear braids, likes to go to the braiding shop to get their hair done. Mechanic. Someone is a mechanic. The person on your mind could be a mechanic. The third party could be a mechanic. You could be a mechanic. Someone could just have knowledge on how to fix cars and does that. Someone is annoyed, angry, and appalled. Okay, and I feel like this is your person as well as the Queen of Swords, the person that they're with. Your person's annoyed because they're I feel like this Queen of Swords, like I said, who can have a sharp mouth, is, you know, nagging them, probably accusing them of having feelings for you, accusing them of still dealing with you. This Queen of Swords might not be trusting of your person, and so she's making your person's life hell. Okay, anger, because she may be angry because your person might not be giving her the attention or the time that he used to, and because he doesn't really want to be there or she doesn't really want to be there. And so she's angry, he's angry, and this person's just appalled. They're just appalled at the whole damn situation, that the mess that they've gotten themselves in that's keeping them from being with you. Okay, snake comes out here. So I don't really feel like this is physically that someone has a physical snake, although someone may. But I feel like someone turned out to be a snake in the grass. Someone deceived someone into thinking that they were nice, they were sweet, they were charming, and then they turned out, once your person got with them, someone in that relationship turned out to really be just a snake, a sneaky, secretive, sly snake. When I think snake, I think about devil energy. So somebody was in their devil energy. Someone is following lust, drugs, material items. They dress the part to attract you. Like kind of like when we go back to biblical times with Adam and Eve, and the devil telling them to take the bite of the apple. The snake. So I feel like somebody was bamboozled. Now, whether your person bamboozled the third party or the third party bamboozled the other person, some one of them was really turned out to be a snake in the grass, not what they presented themselves to be. Okay, 11th house comes out. The 11th house deals with friends and groups. So your person, I feel like your person, that's the someone, was focusing more on friendships, the groups that they collaborated with, and their collective endeavor. So somebody was materialistic in your person was materialistic. Okay, let's just be clear on that. And they cared more about their friendships and whatever groups. And I don't know why I'm feeling like somebody could have been, and this might be for some of you, not all of you, but someone could have been in a cult type of group, doing black magic, doing sex magic, manifesting on different moon cycles, or just like constantly thinking and pulling on your energy. Okay, and they could have been a group of people that does that. When I think about two of these groups, I think about somebody was doing some shady stuff in the background, and they're with the group or they're involved with a group of people that do shady stuff with them as well. Okay. And they're just hold on to like material things, because they're all about money and material items. This keeps coming up. I like skinny girls. So someone likes skinny girls and want to be with a thin figured woman, or attracted to a thin figured woman at this time. Someone lives in a condo, have a condo, own condos, rent condos out. Something about a condo. They want to buy a condo. They're only thinking about it. Someone is an only child. Someone's dating somebody that only has one child. Third party or not, like married, somebody they're married to, dating, or in a long-term relationship with somebody that only has one child, and the child could or could not be from them. Law enforcement. So law enforcement is out here. So somebody could either work in the law enforcement, or law enforcement has been called out on either your person or the person they're with, because there's a lot of conflict going on. Matter of fact, let's verify law enforcement. Let's see, why is law enforcement out here? Hold on. Let me see. Spirit guides, why is law enforcement out here on the board? Why do we have law enforcement? Tell me. Thank you. Four of Wands in reverse. So the Four of Wands generally speaks about stability, celebration, and harmony. So the law enforcement, with it being in reverse, is letting me know that somebody's environment is unstable. There's a lot of conflict going on in their household, in their community, in their neighborhood, with their friends, with their family. Okay. Also, somebody's just not stable at this time. So, with them not being stable, they could be, in the process of losing a place where they stay, a house being, repossessed, or if they were renting, someone about to kick them out. But something about their home life is not stable at this point. Their relationship is not stable. It's on rocky ground. And I feel like this person might actually be putting up a front and for people and for the community to make them think that everything is okay, but really behind the scenes, everything is just falling apart. Mercedes is out here. Someone is driving a Mercedes. Okay, a truck, car, your person, you, them, white. Somebody has a white car or truck, or white is relevant in some type of way. Whether they're wearing white, like white, something's white. Okay. All right. So what else, Spirit? Functional drunk. Someone has a drinking problem, but however, they're able to drink, get drunk, get high, whatever, and get up and function, go to work, do their daily job each day. But when the job is over, and they could actually be going to work, a little bit intoxicated, wherever their drug of choice is, alcohol or drug, weed or whatever, your person is functional while they're doing it. Okay. What else? We're just going to get just a few more of these. Air sign comes out here. So someone is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the group. You, your person, the third party. If they're a Gemini, their birthday falls between May 21st and June 20th. If they're Libra, their birthday falls between September 23rd, October 22nd. And if they're Aquarius, their birthday falls between January 20th through February 18th. Okay, Uber driver. Somebody is a Uber driver, utilizing a Uber driver, or needs to call a Uber driver. Someone has a Mazda truck, Mazda car, your person, you, the third party. With this being an orange card, this lets me know that this is someone working out of their chakra right now, okay? So this person is dealing with their emotions, they're trying to be creative, and they're dealing with their sensual side. So again, this is somebody who's very lustful, and because they're in their emotions right now, they're creatively trying to come up with a way to be able to contact you or get in touch with you, okay? Someone spiritual. You, your person, or the person they're involved with, and someone lied about you. Someone lied about your relationship. Remember, it came out here that you were their secret. Someone definitely lied about how they feel about you, lied about you, that, whether or not you guys were still seeing each other, not seeing each other, and just lied about just being involved with you any longer, or just lied about you, period. Whatever lies they told on you. DUI. Someone either has a DUI, going to get a DUI, or has had a DUI. You, your person, or the person they're involved with. Again, this is green, so this is going to speak about our heart chakra. So this is somebody who's out of balance right now in their relationships, and they could be drinking a lot because they're dealing with the separation from you and just having to deal with the stress that they're receiving from being involved with someone else. Baby daddy comes out here. This could be someone whom you have a child with. Or if you not have a child, they're involved with someone that you have a child with. And this is somebody who's in their 50s, okay, who is dealing with karma, who also likes big girls, okay. So all that came out. And one of the big girls that they're involved with could be a water sign: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If they're Cancer, they're born between June 21st to July 22nd. If they're Pisces, they're born between February 19th through March 20th. And if they are a Scorpio, they're born between October 23rd and November 21st. This person could have met this person online or been doing online dating, and this person could have a child with this person because it's saying baby mama. Out here, your person or the person they're dealing with could have a child with someone else, but it's saying say no to the past. So this is for you as well as for them. So it's saying that if they come back and if they try to, start something back up with you before they complete their healing, that you need to say no, you need to let it go. This is also a message to them that they need to say no to the past. Like the person that they may have a child with, this big girl who could be a water sign, they need to say no to that, okay? Because they're unhappy in that situation. This person is the Queen of Swords. They're not satisfied. It's no peace at home, no stability there, and they just need to say no, and they need to let it go. Someone has a cat, or somebody could be called Catherine or whatever, but cat is ringing a bell. This person, this large sign, water sign person, the big girl that you need to say no to, that they've been involved with, has a red car, truck, or something, okay? I let my friends and my family control me. Like I said, this person is being controlled, and I own nothing. This is somebody who's codependent, probably codependent on the person they're involved with. They're feeling very disappointed right now and miserable how things have turned out. And they're just not happy. They're not happy with their life right now. And again, they are dealing with some drama. Okay? I like them older. They could be involved with somebody who's older. You could like them older. The person they're with could be younger and saying that they like them older. Something about a car coming out here. Okay? Maybe their car needs to be repaired. Maybe they need a new car. They need to get a car. We did have Uber driver out here. But something about a car. It could be your person, or it could be the third party that has this issue with the car. I am lazy and want to be taken care of. So somebody is lazy, not doing much about a damn thing, and they want to be taken care of. So this could be your person who's codependent on somebody who's taking care of them, providing for them. That's why their life is unstable. Or the person that they're with. Okay, the snake could be lazy and, just want to be taken care of and just wanted your person for money for it to be taken care of, okay? Constantly in your person's pockets. Vermont is coming out here. Somebody could be from Vermont, your person or the person you're dealing with, or you could be from Vermont. Somebody has a BMW, okay? And Uranus is coming out here. Uranus speaks about innovation, uniqueness, individuality, and change. So somebody's going through a change. A person might be going through a change right now. They do like the uniqueness that you have, the fact that you are different from whatever they've ever dealt with. They are attracted to that, and they like that, okay, about you. Stripper, somebody was getting chuck-chos for being a ho-ho. Somebody's stripping, somebody's either online. We did have online dating out there, so somebody could have been stripping online or stripping at a club or just barely wearing much. And something about green. Somebody has something green, something about video technology. Again, this person could have been taking videos, sending pictures of them barely dressed or anything, feeding to your person's lust. Okay, give me two more, and then we're going to move on to hidden things about your person. What's going on beneath? Two more, spirit guys. What do we have? Friends with benefits. All right, somebody either put you in a friends with benefits situation, or they have many options that are friends with benefits. So someone's telling you, oh, that's just a friend, that's just a friend. Okay, it's more than just a friend. It's somebody who they were sleeping with and they're with, okay? Give me one more, spirit, so we can wrap this one up and move on. Fish. So fish is coming out. So this person definitely gave you a fishy offer. They gave you that you thought they were offering you their cup of love. Their cup of love had a fish in it, okay? So it was something that, again, and this person was given a fishy offer. They thought they were going to something that was going to be beneficial and productive to them, and it turned out that it was not. This person may also like to fish, eat fish, or something about fish, okay? All right, so what is it, Spirit, that you could tell us about what lies beneath the surface with this person? Like, what are some hidden things going on with this person? All right, let's see. Give me just a few. I don't want this to be a long message, but just give me a few. Oh, police. Again, that's the second time, okay, that we have law enforcement out here. Police is going on. So somebody might be going to jail, in jail. Police might be investigating, watching this person, called out because there's conflicts, arguments going on. Somebody's calling police on your person's calling police on the person they're involved with. Or hell, somebody might try to reach out to you and you may have to call the police because somebody might be stalking you. But let's see. That's the second time police has. So somebody, like I told you earlier, I felt like somebody was doing something shady. So police might be, yes, thank you, Spirit guys. You're listening to me. I just said police might be investigating something. So yeah, police might be actually investigating your person or person that they're with because of some shady shit that they're up to. There could be a street pharmacist. They could be stealing, theft, money marketing, laundering. I mean, they could just have any illegal thing going on. They're being investigated. Somebody's watching them, whether their neighbors watching them and reporting it, or maybe a police is watching them. Somebody's watching them. Also, I feel like the third party is watching your person to see what they're doing because they may not be, because they feel sneakiness, something going on, and somebody just doesn't want to hear it. I feel like your person doesn't want to hear it. Like I said, I felt like your person, when dealing with this Queen of Swords, is having to put up with a lot of nagging, bickering, and just complaints and just constant aggravation at home or in their life, in their foundation, and they're just tired. They're just tired of just hearing. They're tired of the drama. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit guys. You come through. I just said tired of the drama, and look what flies out. Tired of the drama. I like it when thank you for my confirmation. Lets me know that I am really in tune with your energy. So yeah, somebody's tired of the drama. Your person's tired of the drama. Okay, and they want to get away. They want to get away on a vacation, just get away from somebody, run away, leave a situation. What's coming out now? Bank failure. Remember I told you earlier, I felt like somebody was losing finances, have more responsibilities they're taking on. Their money's not looking right. That's what their stability is. They're breaking up. They're at a loss right now. So somebody could be losing a home, losing a car, losing a business, not able to get loans, can't pay back a loan, bank accounts are empty, bank checks bouncing, direct deposits not being made. I told you, thank you, Spirit Team, somebody want to run away. That's what I said earlier. Somebody want to get away from all of the chaos that they're living, and they're in their feelings. They're in their feelings about you, and they were also in their feelings with lust, and they might be having lustful thoughts about you. Okay, somebody. And this coming under investigating. So someone could be, have prostitutes, dealing with prostitutes, soliciting sex from prostitutes. Something's going on and somebody's investigating them, sleeping around. So your person could be investigating a person that they're with because they can realize that that person is sleeping around on them, or that person, the third party, could be investigating your person, going through their phones or social media, anything, because they got a feeling that they're sleeping around on them. Okay, so let's just put that where it belongs. What else, Spirit? What else is going on in the background? Oh, knowing they fucked up. Yes, your person knows they messed up, and see, this comes under don't want to hear it. So the fact that comes under don't want to hear it, this person don't want to hear anything else. Like somebody, their friends or family or whoever, that trusted person that they did tell about you, that they did tell what went on and talking about their situation, because I'm sure they're talking to somebody about all the stress that they're under. Like that person is probably telling them, like, you shouldn't did oh boy like that, you shouldn't did oh girl like that, or you need to leave, or you need to go apologize, you need to make it right, or you need to do something. And they just don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear about the mistakes that they made. And also I feel like, They know they messed up. They traded you for trash. Okay, they traded a divine being, a loving person, to pick up trash, to be with trash. Okay, and they're fed up. They want this person to leave. They want to put this person back on the streets where they got them from. Okay, they realize that what they thought was going to be a loving thing turned out not to be. Somebody's taking a pregnancy test. Somebody could be pregnant, had a child already. This person could realize that this person they want to throw out to the trash lied about being pregnant from them. The child may or may not be theirs. Okay, that somebody could have lied about being pregnant. Somebody could have it just positive or negative. Or somebody just are not able to manifest and produce anything. Okay, somebody and that's what they're unhappy about. um Caught up. Yeah, somebody got caught up in a situation. They got you caught them cheating, or you have feeling they're cheating. They got caught by a third party. They caught third party cheating. They just got caught up and maybe got somebody pregnant while they were out here cheating, and now they feel like their life is hell because now they're gonna be tied to this person for a very long time, and they just really messed up. But again, that's their karma for their betrayal. They betrayed you, okay? They backstabbed you. They couldn't be trusted. They were deceitful. They were lying. They were a traitor. And how karma would have it, when you've gone out there and you're acting trashy, sleeping with promiscuous women who are sleeping with other people, not just them, and they end up pregnant, and really because your person know they were theirs, hospital theirs, and this person that was promiscuous really don't know who the father is, but they're gonna put on your brother because they will be taken care of, because like I had out here earlier, they were lazy and don't want to do nothing. They're really not worth a damn. Your person was getting rooms, hooking up for pleasure, lying, telling people that they were at work when they weren't at work. They're really hooking up with promiscuous people. I'm on a roll. Keep them coming, spirit. Okay, there's a lot of drama going on in the house. Some person wanted to be in the limelight. Somebody wanted the attention, and now they're angry. Okay, they might be talking to somebody for anger management. They're just very upset about what's going on, angry about the decisions or choices about whether or not this child that may or may not be here, being resentful, but they need to check themselves. They need to realize that the bed that they made, that they're lying in, is one that they made themselves. They can't really hold anybody else accountable for their actions but for themselves, and they need to sit back and realize this at this point. You are being asked to proceed with caution should this person come back and try to rekindle things with you, because this person hates nothing about you. That's because they are checking themselves and they realize that it's not your fault. They don't blame you really for moving on, because they know that they dealt with you in a not nice way. They know they're full of shit. They know they were lying, being manipulative, and you have every right to move on, and you have every right to not want to come back. So again, proceed with caution should they come and talk to you. Okay, and I think that's going to wrap that up, because nothing else is coming out. So I think that's where Spirit wants to leave it. Oh, wait, one more. Depression. Your person's depressed. They're very depressed about where their life is going right now, the stuff that they have going on, and for losing you. Okay, they made their bed. Now they have to lie in it, and it's a possibility that they may never see or hear from you again in their life, and that really bothers them. Okay, so thank you for allowing me to be a part of your healing journey. Thank you for letting me give you some information about what's going on behind the scenes. I'm sure you want to know. And until our next visit, have a great day.